Hey, it's Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching. Today is January 3rd. Happy New Year. Today is Flosstube 43. You know, guys, it doesn't bother me when I watch Flosstubers that have the ring light in their glasses. So I hope it doesn't bother you. To be honest, I do a lot of stitching when I watch Flosstube, so I'm not actually actively looking at the video a lot until they show things. So hopefully my glasses aren't annoying. Sorry if they are. Excuse me. Of course, now I'm gonna have a tickle in my throat. Alright, so let's jump into it. So it's the start of the new year, and I showed you all those kits I want to start. I did start one. Fandom Stitching for Lord of the Rings this year started, so I've already knocked off a couple of those prompts, and I'm enjoying that. And later today, I'm going to watch the animated Hobbit, which, if you haven't seen, it's a classic. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. I loved it. Loved it. So I found a place to watch it online. So I'm going to watch that today, hopefully. My kid's doing a Starbucks run for me. So I have the house to myself. The other kid is working. My husband's at work. Just me and the beagles. Alright, so I have some FOs I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's get them way over here. I'm not a good planner. Okay, I also didn't bring my board to hold stuff up on, so you know how I am. I almost said you know how I is. Also not good with English. Oh, fell off. Here's the top of my head. Hey guys, how you doing? Okay. I forgot to do the whole, this is a channel about cross stitch. Hi, Flosstube, floss, thread, stitching, channel about Chris cross stitching. It's a channel about cross stitching. So how's your new year starting? Mine is apparently starting with the tongue tied. Tied tongue! I really should start over. I'm only 2 minutes in. But I'm not gonna. So how did your guys' New Year's go? We stayed up late to watch the ball drop. My kid and her best friend were here. We played some board games. Bonus kid fell asleep on my couch before midnight. Woke her up in time to count down with us and my son. And then we had sparkling grape stuff. I don't like it. I took a sip and I was like, no thank you. And then she went home like 3 minutes later. So that was our New Year's. Oh, we made dips. We had buffalo chicken dip and white pizza dip. That's what I made. That was our New Year's Eve. So here we are. Okay. I'm just all over the place. New year, new me? Nope. New year, old Sarah. Let's go. I finished my ABC Dinosaurs SAL from the Cloudsfactory. I finished it before the new year, so super proud of myself there. I managed to finish both of my SALs within the year. Excuse me. This is on 32 count Lugana in Kiwi by Color and Cotton. It's one thread over two. Oh no. I'm dropping everything. I love it so much, you guys. So much. I cannot wait to have it framed in a bazillion years. Okay. Here she is. Oh. So I finished the Zigongosaurus. There he is. Big blue beautiful bastard. And I don't know if I showed you last time that the T-Rex. Where is he? Yeah. So originally it was, I didn't even notice it while I was stitching it. They had it charted and spelled T-I. So then she changed it to the Y and released that. So I went and ripped that out and changed it to the proper spelling, T-Y. And there it is. So all I had left to do last time I showed you was foliage. Ha. See it there? So I got that finished. Oh, I love it so much. So much. I can't wait to have it framed. This is one I'll have professionally framed. Which I'll show you guys next video, the one I plan to have. I usually do one a year, sometimes two. This year will not be two. I don't have the money for that. But Usually I have, with our tax return, to get one thing framed. And so this year I'm thinking of having my black work hummingbird framed. I didn't bring it out. I'll show you next time. And I'm going to need your guys' help on framing, 'cause I don't know what to do. I never get, so far I've had her, a mermaid, nightmare, and I don't get mats. I haven't gotten mats, and I stick to pretty, like, Nightmare's got a pretty basic black. She has a slightly ornate silver with some dots on it because of the beading. The mermaid's in my daughter's room. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do for the hummingbird, so I'm going to see if you guys can help a girl out. But anyways, sorry. There's that finish. Glad I cleaned that table. I'm throwing all my stuff on. Okay, and then I finished, excuse me, the Christmas pin pillow, which I realized I just put the pattern away, so it doesn't matter because I'm going to show you the finished project. So that is, oh my God, Sarah. On 36 count Bestitch Me Linen in Peanut, and it's Christmas Pin Pillow by Kathy Barrick. And I was smart, because you'll see next when I show you my next project. I knew this was going to be small, so I started in the corner. So it doesn't take up, still have all this beautiful fabric left. It's so cute. So cute. Now, I realized when I was before I started the reindeer that I messed up. So here, oh, ignore my bitten up fingers. Notice how those don't match, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. There's only supposed to be 5. I don't know what I did. I messed up counting somewhere on both sides. So it starts off right and then it goes wrong, and it was wrong from the start on this side. I didn't care enough to rip it out, because you know what? Who cares? I think it looks good. So I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna turn it into a pillow. I actually finally ordered some, had to order the backing for a quilt, so I ordered some fiberfill. So that comes, I'm gonna go on a little mini pillow finish craze. That sounded wrong. Oh, I love those colors. Love, love, love. And then my favorite finish is Luna from Hemlock Rye Stitchery. That's Julie from Kansas Girl Stitching at Colorado World. Where's my pen? I have to write that I said her name, so I can link her. Let's see. Luna's on page 92. I don't know why I'm looking this up. I know all about it. So it is on 25 count unnamed fabric that was dyed by Kaylee from Kaylee Tent Stitch. And it's like I said, Hemlock and Rye. Oh, I love it so much. And this is why I mentioned how I saved room on that last fabric, because I'm a total boob and started this right in the middle of the fabric. So look at all that wasted fabric. So I'm hoping that I can, it's 25 counts. I'm hoping that I can, like, once I get it cut out, I can manage to use like maybe some corners for some small things. Beautiful that fabric is, and look at the way that moth, and like I really wish I'd started it this way more, because then I would have had more of like this going on, more of that modeling. I don't know what I was thinking when I started it. Like I should have started in the corner with the moth here, because then the moth would have been here, and that would have been pretty. This fabric is fabulous. And the pattern was super great, and I just used one thread. I hate white. And the moth is supposed to have like some, I think, DMC gold, like metallic outlining some of the spots on it. I tried using Krynic, and I hated it, and it was such a bitch to pull out that I decided I didn't need it. I didn't need the extra outline, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm leaving it as it is. Oh, it's my favorite. It's so cool. I love it so much. So much. That's actually pretty good on the fabric. What the fabric looks like. Oh, you guys. Fabulous. Okay. Groany beagle. All right. Now we're on to whips. So I worked on my oh shit. Oh well. Zelda Wreath. This is just on 18 count, like khaki Ada. And the pattern's from Sarah Bauman from NeedleMinderLair. And you can't, everything's in the Q-snap because I'm actively using them for prompts on fandom stitching. Go Team Dwarves! So I did that and the key, and I started the shield, and so I'm like hoping to connect the inner part. And basically, I just, like the prompt was a key, so I took the black down here so I could do the key. Prompt was stitch in gray, so I took the black here so I could stitch on the gray shield. And I keep it simple for the weeklies. I only do 50 stitches. Well, usually I do more than that, but that's my goal. So yeah, so plugging away at that. This, I love using this for prompts because it's not my favorite. I don't like, I really wish I had not done, wish I'd done a bigger fabric so it would have been a bigger wreath. But I don't like the two strands on it. It feels really bulky and thick, but I'm already this far into it, so. And I'm using Sullivan's black, and I freaking hate it. So this is not my favorite thing to stitch on. So why I really like using it for fandom stitching, because I can like 50 stitches, easy. I can do that, no problem. And then I kind of get in a groove, and I slowly is chipping away at it. I mean, I'm gonna love it when it's done. Look at Link. Look at him. Look how cute he is. And I'm stitching this with Steph from Total Stitch Show. It's our little stitch along. I don't know what that belongs to. Find the tags everywhere. And then I stitched on Abominable Snowman. Nope. Abominable Bundle from Plum Street Samplers. How cute they are. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is with the bees. Why there's bees everywhere. I'm not doing the bees. Like in the other one, the Polar Pack, there's bees. I'm pretty sure there's bees in that one too. I'm not doing the bees. I don't like the bees. Yeah, I'm not doing the bees. Anyways, how many times can I say that? So this is Polar Pack from Plum Street Samplers, and I'm stitching it on 32 count Lugana, Bestitch Me, and Aquarius. That's not right. That's Polar Pack. Hey, ignore me. I knew that was not blue. This is, oh, what is this? Coconut? Nope. This is 32 count linen Bestitch Me in Bronze Age, which is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So I use it for prompts. I think stuff you could throw. I did snow for snowballs and like reaching out. So I did the hand. So there is some trees and the start of the big Abominable snowman. There's his hand, his outline, his foot. He's standing on some snow. I love the trees. The trees, I picked my own, I just picked out a bunch of variegated hand-dyed blues, over-dyed blues. Greens. I was looking at his hand. So that's my favorite part of this one is the trees. And of course I'm going to hate filling that bastard in with all that white. But yeah. And like, look at that fabric. Just, Bronze Age is one of my favorites. Oh. Look at that fabric. Oh, so pretty. And then I worked on Blackened Sky by Primitive Needle. Oh my god, I'm going drawing a blank. This guy in my janky copy, because you guys know what I do to patterns. I just mess them all up. Primitive Needle. Whew. This is also one I don't love doing because it's also another one where it's on 18 count. But Stitch Me in just a gray. I think I got it on a Friday Night Fight Night. Yeah, it's 18 count Ada gray. I got it at a Friday Night Fight Night a while ago, and it has no name. But it's another one where I really wish I had done one thread because it's a tight squeeze. And there's a lot of green. Like, I didn't realize, looking at the patterns online and the crappy picture on the pattern, that it's a lot of green. But anyways, I made a chunk of progress. This is another one I like to use for the 50 stitch weekly prompts, because I just chip away at it. I mean, like I said, I'm going to love it. That fabric is fabulous. You can't see it. It's all bundled up in there. But that's why it's another one I keep on the Q-snap all the time. I loosen the sides so it's not taut the whole time. But, yeah, because I like to use it for little 50 stitch prompts. And then the first kit I started for the year is Bear Canoe from Mill Hill, and I don't know if I have I do. It's for my daughter. She picked it out at a craft store. Stitching store. So, like I told you, I like to use these, what are they called, Biddy Keepers? I wish there was a name on them, that I get from Mill Hill kits, because this is why. Because it fits all the thread except the black and white, but that's just on a different bobbin in the bag. And then it holds my needle, the thread I'm currently working with, and usually, yeah, I don't usually hold it up like this, so when I'm traveling, when I'm moving from place to place, it stays on pretty well, and I can just toss it around, stick it in the bag, and it fits perfectly in little bags from Black Needle Society, so put it in, pull it out, everything's together. So that's where I got on it last night. Bear and an oar. That's so cute. So I'm going to work on that while I watch the Hobbit movie, I think. Pretty sure I can double dip that. I'm pretty sure when you watch a movie, you can just watch whatever. I don't know. I'll figure out something. If not, I will stitch something else. I don't really care. I have other stuff I can stitch. Maybe I'll start the other Mill Hill. So there we go. And then last but not least, not stitching wise, is I finally started the quilt for my daughter's friend, one of my daughter's friends, for her 18th birthday. I'm doing all jelly roll quilts. So it's a jelly roll quilt that I'm going to quilt into the jelly roll. Then I'm gonna slice off a chunk in the middle, flip it around, put borders on it, sew it back together. It's called that's the style. It's called like a flip. I saw a lot of tutorials on it. Strip and flip. Like, I got this idea from somewhere online for the baby quilt, Cluck Cluck Sew. And then I saw that the Missouri Star quilt had tutorials on, and a lot of them do just the straight lines together, and then they flip it so that it's, I wish I could show you a picture, what I could describe. So it's like blue, green, red, yellow, and they cut it and they flip the middle so that the middle section is like yellow, green, blue, opposite. I'm doing full-on jelly roll and then flipping it, so it's going to be kind of crazy all over. Anyways, this is in Adorn from Ruby Star Society. It's just, so far all I've done is sew the strips together, so it's just one big-ass continuous strip. So not a lot to see here, but look at these colors and this fabric. Look at that. Look at that. And the ladies. And then like earrings, because she's my daughter's friend. This one is rather girly girl, so she gets a rather girly girl quilt. trying to see if there's anything other fabrics. Yeah, there's pinks, some stripy, bright colors. Totally washed out. Yeah, so this is, and then today I'm hoping to, no, well tonight I'm hoping to do the first, where you take the ends and you sew them together and make another long strip. You just keep on sewing together and cutting and sewing together. So that's that. Oh, that one's my favorite. That one right there. That pink and those flowers. Oh, I do like the ladies on the blue though. The ladies on the blue look freaking awesome. Okay. That's that. That's all my stuff for you guys. Where is that? What is that on? What was I stitching? I have haul. Not a lot of haul. Like very minimal haul. But I can't find the other one. I don't know what it's on. Is it on anything? He's super cute too, that one. I want to show you guys. I got, way before Christmas, I'm a boob, and I ordered new, a couple, I don't like making Grime Guards, so I just ordered some Grime Guards off of Etsy. But I did not check to see where they are coming from. So I ordered them from the UK. So they came a little bit ago. And they're from WickysDen on Etsy. And I got this floral one and a skeleton and skulls. Shocking. Look at this pretty yellow floral. They're just 8x8s because that's what I use the most. I'm trying to figure out where the skulls one is because it's my favorite one. Is it on Zelda? Because that's what I was just stitching not long ago. Ha! It definitely is. Okay, look at the cute little skeleton. Look at how cute they are. Super well made, fits perfectly. Sometimes you get them and there's too much fabric and it goes too in. This fits perfectly. I can see a lot of my stitching area. It holds a fair amount of fabric. So I'm very happy with those. And then I got my new planner. I've been using Plum Paper planners for like 10, 11 years. And so I got my new one for the year. I love a new planner. I always get the, is it called the Me Planner? Yeah, I've been using it for like 11 years. I don't know. The Me Planner, where it's got the, trying to find a month I don't have anything written on. I've already written a lot of stuff in your case. So like July, I usually put stickers in those goals. I don't put goals. Then I put the birthdays. I haven't filled that in yet. I have some birthdays in July. And then, you know, the year. And then I set it up so that it's Ben and Sarah, that's me and my husband, the kids, and then just blank, and then daily. That's where I write like my vitamins, what I'm making for dinner, my dog's vitamins, that kind of thing. And then I leave everything else blank. I usually put, whoa! I usually put what I'm gonna prep for my work lunches here. But the sad thing is that I usually do Monday through Sunday because I like to have my week set up that way, because Monday's the first day my husband works, and then the weekend ends the week for us. Somehow this year I fudged up and I started on Sunday, and it has already thrown me for a loop. I'm not reordering anyone, and it's already like I thought I was supposed to work today because of the way my planner is set up. I thought, shit, it's Wednesday, and I was in a rush, and I was like, oh, God, it's only Tuesday. So it's going to take me probably like a month to get used to that. And then I don't do anything special at the end. I don't add a lot of special pages. All I have is habit tracker that I fill in. Oh, and I throw things around. Put that there. We'll say that goes there. And then at the end, I don't add anything else to it. It's just got some like gridded paper, and that's where I keep track of, not gridded, dotted paper, and that's where I keep track of like what I buy people for Christmas. And then just a little folder in the back. That's it, nice and simple, and it's where I keep track of my life. Yeah, and I always put on the first page, I always do my kids. And then I just slowly fill it up with stickers and write. I keep it almost like a journal scrapbook type thing because they have all these, like I'll glue stuff to here and glue stuff all throughout it. Yep, sorry, just looking at it. That's my planner. That's all I have for haul, you guys. That's it. So then I talked about New Year's. See what else is going on in the life of me. I ordered my kid's cap and gown, my daughter's cap and gown. That was exciting. She goes to the high school, which she will be starting classes there this week. She only has to take one class left. She could be done. She could be done with school if she planned things better, but she didn't want. She had no desire to end school early, so that's fine. She has to take one more PE class, so she's taking weightlifting. So she only has to go to school to take weightlifting this semester, but she's also for fun taking an art class. So she's doing that. And then my son goes to JVS, and they're apparently taking care of cap and gown, so I don't have to worry about his. So I hope that's right, or he's not going to have a cap and gown. But what else? Oh, my daughter wants to show her best friend, our bonus child, her college. So we're doing another Wright State University tour this next week. I'm going to make a weekend out of it. We're going to taking them to a cat cafe in Columbus on Sunday, and then we're going to get a hotel, go out to eat for dinner, wake up, relax, go to the Wright State tour on Monday, come home. I think we might take another kid with us who's going to Wright State, I think. But yeah, she wanted to show off her college, because once they're both in college, God knows, bonus child goes to Cleveland, and my daughter is going to be in Dayton, so opposite ends of Ohio. So, you know, they won't see each other at their respective colleges much at all. So she wanted to show off her college, and I'm all for it. By the time my kid goes there, she's going to have the college down. Not like memorized and know where her classes are, but she's going to be pretty familiar with the area. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Let's see what else. I think that's it, you guys. Oh, no. I want to talk to you about SALs. One moment. I wasn't sure I was going to do any SALs this year because I hadn't seen any that striked my fancy. But then I found two on Etsy, just like by chance. One is, oh no, my pants. Sorry, one is, oh my God, what is that movie called? With Tim Curry and Tom Cruise. Oh my God, Legend. God, that was so embarrassing. One is Legend based, and one is like Dark Goddesses. But I've not seen anything patterns by these designers. I didn't send it to myself. 1 second, guys. So did you have a good Christmas? I hope so. Did you have a good New Year? I hope so. I had to send my email to myself from my iPad because I suck. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so one is Dark Goddess based and one is the Legend based. I have not seen stuff stitched by them. I'm not sure if I like their styles, so I'm holding off. Well, the frame of Legend, it's called the Darkness SAL, is already released, and I like it. I think it's pretty, but I don't know what. I'm waiting to see what the first inside piece looks like. Just like with the goddesses, the frame, she has the frame out, and the frame is pretty, but I'm waiting to see what the first goddess looks like. So it's called, the first one is Dark Goddess Stitch Along from Witches Gardens Crafts. And then this is the frames for it. She has it stitched on opalescent. I wouldn't stitch on opalescent. And she's already listed the goddesses that'll be in it, but not the order they're released. It'll be I'm sorry guys. Hecate, Persephone, Freya, Bastet, Sekhmet, Mokosh, Artemis, the Morrigan, Hell, Kali, and Nanan, and it's the Papalotl. So I'm looking forward to seeing, I don't know when the first pattern comes out, but I'm waiting to see what the first goddess looks like. And then the second one is the Darkness SAL, based off of Legend, from Olivia Lee Studios. Oh, God, I love that movie so much, you guys. Tim Curry is just amazing in that. Like, I hate Tom Cruise. I find him so very annoying. His acting in this is annoying too. But, oh man, Tim Curry. Okay. And then she has the frame, which I think is beautiful. And I have almost, looking at it now, like I want to buy it right now. But I want to know what the first clue inside looks like. Look at that frame. What is light without dark? Legends can be now and forever. Look at the trees. You can't see because I'm blowing it out. Oh, look at the trees. And the unicorn horns. I might just buy it. Oh. I'm definitely going to be hard to keep up with this one if I wait for the first clue, because look at how much stitching those trees are going to be. Look how much stitching those trees are going to be. So I can't decide. I'm going to wait until, I think they both release the first one at the end of the month. I should just buy them. I think they're both $16 each. The Darkness is $16, and I don't have a picture of the price for Dark Goddess Stitch Along. I should just buy them both. I should get it over with. And if I don't keep up with them, I don't keep up with them, because I was considering doing Cryptid from the Witchy Stitcher Stitch Along for myself. I don't know. I gotta think about it. So, those are my SAL options. Other than that, I really haven't seen these SALs I want to join. So, what else is new? Oh, there's a box from Night Stalker's Calling. For it, the secret box for this month, or mystery box for this month, is Poe. So, of course, I had to buy it. So, I'm looking forward to getting that. Other than that, I have nothing coming to me, nothing going on, nothing, just going to be stitching and quilting and driving to Dayton again. So, thanks for stopping by, you guys, and I hope you have a good week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's how I always end it. Just kind of babble on and on. You know me. That's how I roll. I hate that light. But without it, I look sick, even more sickly than I do now. Like I'm fairly certain, since I'm babbling, I'm gonna need another iron infusion, because I am so tired all the time, and I am just like, I look tired. Look at these eyes. So I have my 2-year post-op for my bariatric surgery appointment at the end of the month, and I'm doing blood work this week for it, so I will find out how low my iron is, and if at my appointment, she's probably gonna want me to have another infusion. I would bet money on it. It's just fine. It's worth it. I'm healthier. I'm happy. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't not do it. So, okay. Enough babble. Now I'm going to leave you. I promise. Okay, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.